We're here at USASA Nationals 2026 representing. Shout out to our sponsors, Columbia, outerwear partner of USASA, Urivo, official wellness and recovery partner of USASA. We're at the Super Pipe, and it's a beautiful day at Copper Mountain here. USPA, the official online academic partner of USASA. Sun and Ski Sports started back in 1980 with a dream to provide everyone with quality prices and quality gear. 30 locations around 12 states, your local shops, wherever you are. Today, Copper Mountain, so you can check them all down at the Vendor Village. Cardio Systems as well, joining the crew. The Jobo Eyewear, Donic Snowboards from the Grassroots, and Banger Park. Nine-Decker Snowboards as well, Academy partners joining the crew. We've got all the regions here, series represented from the Adirondack to the Aspen Snowmass, Big Alaskan Series, Big Mountain West, the Catskills Mountains, Central Oregon Series, Grand Canyon Series, the Grand Lake Series, Inland Northwest, Main Mountain Series, Mid-Atlantic Series, Midwest Best, Mount Hood Series, New Hampshire, North Tahoe Series, Northern Vermont Series, Rocky Mountain Series, the Snow Ohio Series, Southeastern Series, Southern New England Series, South Lake Tahoe Series, Southern California, Southern Vermont, and Southwest Colorado, Southwest Freeride Series, the Unbound, the Upper Midwest Snow, the Western New York, all series here at USASA Nationals. Shout out to all those directors, families, and everyone that came through with the kids here. It's all about the kids, USASA Nationals 2026. As we get this competition started, you can always check our website for all the information and things we have going down, www.usasa.org. And if you're going to share in the moments here on the mountain, hashtag us USASA Snow. MC Pump here, delighted to present and represent here at Colorado Copper, that is the Athletes Mountain here at the Halfpipe. As we get this competition going, a lot of history here and a lot of legends in the booth. So USASA not holding back on the talent and the quality of workers, volunteers, and helpers and staff here today, and going to be here for the next 2 weeks for this championships of 2026. We are ready to start off. A looker's right, dropping in. We're going to start off with Snowboard Grommet Boys. A lot of these kids coming in from areas that, see that, haven't been fortunate enough to be in a 22-foot pipe. I guess you can kind of measure that out. What would that be, like 2 stories? These kids getting up a lot higher, and that pipe's a lot bigger than it may seem on TV or in your rearview mirror. As he finishes off this first run, starting us off, that's going to be Kobe Loving, bib number 625, representing in a major way. Getting it started is always tough when you're the first one, the amplitude or the altitude or the anxiety, all AAA when you're trying to get started. Wind is blowing, you see it going, and that at these kids' size can kind of get them off, but they're doing real good. We also have some sunlight. We got a shaded side of the pipe as well, so that's going to change the conditions through their ride and their run. As they hit that sun side, it's going to be a little bit softer. As they hit the shaded side, it's going to be a little bit of ice over there, or a little bit stiffer. So changing it up as the day goes. Colorado, always known for its 4 seasons in one day right now. The sun is shining, and we've started off this competition with the USASA Snowboard Halfpipe Championship. Snowboard Grommet Boys, Graham Grayson on course from the Western New York Series. Bib number 656. Getting a nice meth right there, coming out of the coping, going to come back in, go for the tail. Just trying to hang out and have a good time right now. So looks like he's going to get a nice pop in right there as he continues to finish off his first run. Going to do well with that first run, getting a grab right there. Going to, oh yeah, hold it up. Hearing it from the crowd as well. Graham Grayson. USASA Nationals, as you've heard, over 32 series, over 3,000 to 5,000 kids and people here representing. We had a great opening ceremony last night. As always, all the directors got on stage and represented all the things about core value and building character here at USASA Nationals were implemented, and we have a great competition starting off. We're on our third rider right now. Dropping in regular is going to be Jack West, bib number 646 from the Catskill Mountain Series. On course. Coming out of the coping on that second hit. Getting the grab and steezing out that board. So going for the nose grab off of that one. You're going to keep it cool. That's 4 hits, 5 right there. Probably going to see at least 10 to 11 taking full advantage of this weather and the conditions here on this pipe at Copper Mountain, always putting together a great event. They have more than USASA Nationals. That's one of the final events they have here, besides a lot of the other stuff. But sliding out right there, Jack West, hearing it from the crowd. First runs, getting rid of those butterflies, and he's got another chance to come back and hang out. One of the most significant milestones for snowboarding halfpipe competitions was when it was included into the Winter Olympics in 1998, where snowboarding halfpipe debuted in Japan. Over the years, the events and competitions have grown to offer athletes more than just physical competition. I mean, it's crazy. I remember when we used to have to dig pipes. You guys remember having to dig a pipe? No. I think everyone here is, they did this thing online that I thought was really funny. The kids went around and they were asking everyone their birth date. Did you guys see that? And if you said anything outside of like 2000, they were like, you're old. Put a big X up and didn't want to hear nothing from you. So maybe I need one of those buzzers. You guys ever have to dig your own pipe? Lookers right. Dropping in on course regular, Maxwell Sheldon from the Southern Vermont Series. On course. These serve as great platforms to display creativity, number one, and then technical skill and progression in the sport. So that's what we're seeing here today. Just displaying that creativity. Nice straight airs coming through, getting comfortable. We see ice pumping through. So yeah, getting comfortable. We want to stay on his feet that first run. Finishing it off for the Snowboard Grommet Boys there. First run done. I'm not hearing them. Next up.
664, yeah.
Okay, perfect. The goals here and core values is to, for one, promote the sport. It's a great sport. It's more than the sport. It's a lifestyle. And there's so many things that you can do and learn from this. Bib number 664, dropping in the goofy rider on course, Pierce Jones. Pierce coming in from the Southern California Series, getting a lot of amplitude right there. Massive Pondom chest in. Everything irie as he comes in, getting the rotation in right there, comfortable with it. We know that he's going to come in with a few more backside threes, but just pumping it out right there. The number 664 finishing off that first run here at Snowboard Grommet Boys Halfpipe Championships, Copper Mountain. Pierce Jones. I think I need to probably check out that tent down there. I'm glad we have a USASA tent at the bottom now. Everyone go over there to the vendor village. They got a lot of cool things down there. And people, too, the investment for the sport itself, as I was saying, it's a good thing to get into because people are really invested in the core values, and you're not just competing. It's not just a competition. It's not just a sport. It's an all-around event where you can learn and grow. Bib number 635 on course, Miles Favreau from the North Tahoe Series. Getting a nice grab right there on the shaded side, coming back from the dark side into the light. You're going to get a nice pop right there. Going for the grab again and picking up some speed. Going to check it coming in right there. Go for the spray maybe next time, but comfortable out there in this pipe. Miles Favreau. So as I was saying, down there at Vendor Village, they encourage inclusivity. What's up with my words today, man? I don't think I could say anything. I'm going to keep it to 4 letters. Cool. Rad. Pumped. All right, we've got Maddox Dale dropping in on course, the goofy rider, bib number 674, on course for his first run from the Mount Hood series. I'm going for the straight air right there. Trying to pick up that speed, getting a grab in, get another grab. So going for grabs here, changing it up for the judges from nose to tail. And then you're gonna go ahead and keep it cool. From grassroots competitions to professional arenas, the snowboarding and skiing competitions aim to help athletes improve their skills, and you can also gain recognition on the world stage. Sometimes they say you do what you got to do what you want to do, but I think with this, you do what you want to do what you want to do. Respect, safety, and passion, those are the core values. It's a place where the community, everyone, the whole environment is into respecting one another, regardless of where you're from, race, color, creed, or whatever you want to say. So we have a little pause here. Some of the other comps. What do you think? How many 22-foot pipes? I mean, I stay away from weather talk because of all these years. I mean, wow. If we can go back, I don't want to say any years because I might get the buzzer. But if you go back, there's been up to date so many great days of snowboarding and weather that when we have weather like we've had this year, I'm not going to complain. You look at this pipe. I mean, go to the park. We've got some snow to ride on. So Colorado providing a great place for us to all congregate and encourage one another, parents and guardians, volunteers, to encourage these kids to pursue not only snowboarding or fostering a love for the sport, but maintaining a healthy and competitive attitude. On course, we have bib number 554. And Josiah Howie coming in big right there from the South Tahoe series. Getting a lot of amplitude right there. Shout out to all the coaches as well. Coaches in this environment serve as mentors and trainers for athletes at all levels, but character building is a part of that as well. Coaches work on technical skills, helping the riders improve their performance in the competitions like this halfpipe and slope style, border cross, rail jams. They're also mental support. A lot of mental support here. USASA. Mental health is one of the biggest things you could be concerned about, and especially in sports with concussions and things like that. So taking mental health seriously here, you have to have a strong mentality to focus, and the coaches provide the guidance on how to handle the stress of competition and visualize tricks and remain calm under pressure. These stages, it's all about pressure. Kids coming in here and having to perform. Like I said, some of them haven't even seen a pipe this big. How many, that could be the cue or the question for the comments down there. How many super pipes are there still, with the weather being the way it is in the world? That'll be an educational opportunity for everyone. 236 dropping in on course. First run for the Snowboard Grommet Boys Super Pipe Championship here at Copper Mountain. Keegan Mack and the Upper Midwest Snow Series is representing, getting a lot of amplitude right there on the dark side of the things and going for the nose right there. Maintaining composure through the transition, but losing some speed on that rotation, going around for a nice 3. Going to work on that. Just out there having fun. I can't remember how many names Keegan has developed through the competition. I think he was out there in Wisconsin or something. They called him something. I can't even remember. What did they call you, Keegan? It wasn't Keegan. Keegan Mack closing the door on that first run right there. How you doing? Hold on. We're dropping in on course, bib number 653, regular Logan Hubbard from the Rocky Mountain Series. What? So there's a bib change? Or what? So who is that though? It's changing to 6 what? 631. 3-1. And did he go yet?
No.
He's next. Okay. Okay. Am I back on? I'm back on. Check. Am I back on? All right. Perfect. Dropping in on course, bib number 631, Liam Shrewsbury. On course from the North Tahoe Series. Going for the grab on that coping. Going to come back. Show the bottom of the board. Couldn't see it from here, but it's still steezy. One of the steeziest tricks you could ever pull when you're comfortable out there. He's definitely comfortable. 4 grabs so far. Going to throw a rotation in right there. Coming back around. Let's get a little pop off of that one. So completing his run with a rotation. Nicely done for bib number 631. Liam with the North Tahoe Series. Shout out to the families who play a crucial role in the development of these young snowboard athletes as well. I was talking with some of them last night, and they were saying there's a lot that goes into it that I don't think other families or people realize. But they're also responsible for getting the kids to the training session, competitions, and offering emotional support, assisting with linguistics, and also forcing them to put on their snowboard boots sometimes instead of hanging out in their tennis shoes. Oh, mess these shoes up. $200. No. Financial support is a big deal, and that's where the family comes in often, providing the necessary financial resources for equipment, travel, and competition. Entry fees as bib number 610 drops in on course. Nathan Morrow from the Upper Midwest Snow Series Bib number 610, getting amplitude going up onto the top of the coping right there. A nice air to fake. You're going to get a grab in. He's getting a lot of amplitude. I'd say about 2 feet out of the coping as he comes in. Very comfortable popping out of there like that. That's going to be Nathan, man, getting a lot of amplitude. Bib number 610, one of the first snowboard Grommet boys we've seen clear the coping that far, 2 to 3 feet out of there. So he's definitely going to comfortably ride out of that first run for the Upper Midwest Snow Series, Nathan Morrow. Okay. No, we need something. All right, we're ready for our next rider, bib number 544. Dropping in on course, Milo Matuga. From the Rocky Mountain Series, the Matugas, I think there's like 3 of them. So you'll be hearing that name a lot as they come through. Oh, nice buttering out of that rotation. Coming around that alley, getting some pop right there, coming back. Gonna go for the grab on that straight air, coming back into another, building up momentum as he pumps through that transition for this rotation, coming around clean, and then just gonna get some more speed for that grab and come through with the straight air. Gonna get the rotation coming around with that nice cab 3. That's gonna be Milo Matuga. Trying to round it off with that cab 3, going for Indy grab. I think he even went for a stale fish, but we'll see as he cleans up that run on the second run as the wind picks up. Milo Matuga leaving it out there in the pipe for the Snowboard Grommet Boys in the Rocky Mountain Series here at the 2026 Snowboard Superpipe Championships. All right, we've got it going down. What was the question I asked? How many super pipes are there in the world? 22-foot super pipes. But I'm going to give you one. The one I'm going to give you is there are 3 in Colorado alone. Where are they at? How many? You sure, Sam? What 5? Tell me which 5. Copper, Aspen. Does Mammoth still have theirs? Yeah? Yep. Pox. Okay. Secret Garden still have it? Breck doesn't anymore. Killington? Does Steamboat have one? Oh, man, we've got a few. Yeah. 8. Well, let's check it out. Bib number 541 on course, Bridger Havenson from the Rocky Mountain Series. Coming in for the first run here with Snowboard Grommet Boys, 9 to 10 years old. Going for the grab, showing the bottom of the board, getting a nice floaty rotation right there on that cab 3. Rounding it off, Bridger Havenson from the Rocky Mountain Series. First run and done. Going to close the door on that and keep it moving. As the wind keeps moving, the weather keeps moving, the clouds keep moving, the day is becoming a little bit more sun-ridden, but I believe there are some clouds coming as well. Colorado, 3 pipes at least. That is amazing. Colorado also one of the most beautiful places you could be. I thought it was the most beautiful place, but I spent some time up by Canada and Montana, Idaho, and Wyoming, all these other places, and I'm like, wow, I need to get out a little bit more. The staff, the volunteers, we do all this from the beginning. Let everyone know who's involved and who is the backbone of any major snowboarding or ski competition or event. And it's going to be the staff handling the logistic, organizing the events, such as settling up the course, this beautiful course right here. They've always come through. Copper Mountain has a lot of volunteers and people that really come through. Rob and those guys coming through, Dustin, the whole team You only see a few people every now and then, but it's a few people coordinating with the athletes to ensure the safety of the competitors and spectators and managing these hectic schedules. Bib number 643 dropping in on course, lookers left. Ollie Terrell from the Unbound Series on course. First approach for the Snowboard Grommet Boys on this beautiful Sunday. Going for the grab right there, going to pump through, leaves a little bit more speed to finish off this run. He's looking for that on the shaded side, coming back in. Going to get the rotation, coming with a nice cap 3, going to come around and maybe finish it off. A nice fakie. That's going to do it for Ollie. Ollie, come free, the Unbound Series. I think that works. That's he should put that, make that a sticker. Ollie, come free, the Unbound Series. Coin it. All right, we're through 15 competitors. The Snowboard Grommet Boys showing up here for their first runs. We've got a few more, then we're going to give them a second run. And then I believe we have we have Ruggie Girls coming up after that. And then let's see, look down, we have Snowboard Grommet Girls, as well as Snowboard Master Women, Snowboard Master Men, and Snowboard Legend Women, Snowboard Legend Men. And that's going to do it for today. Which would you compete in, or have you competed in the comments? Put it there. What you got? Dropping in Goofy. Having a lot of fun with it. That's what that means. First run, 583. Kyle Johnson. Nice nollie coming in from the Aspen Snowmass Series. Coming in again. A couple nollies, getting comfortable. I believe he's got a 3 in that book of tricks, going for the grab right there. If I'm correct. Let's see, he's got the amplitude, he's got the speed, getting the grab. This might be it right here. Is he going to do it? Oh, no, he's checking the scene. I like it. Safety. There we go. Nice cap 3 right there. Nollie, ollie, straight airs, and then going for a nice grab, and then finishing it off with a nice cap 3, 583. Kyle Johnson from the Aspen Snowmass Series with his first run. Competitions, championships, people, volunteers, staff, family. Oh man, that's how you have an event. And this event is underway all season long, from early morning training laps to long travel days. From first contest to podium finishes, every turn has led here. And we're so darn excited to have you all together at Copper Mountain to celebrate the athletes who make this community what it is. And we welcome you all to Snowboard Week at USASA National Championships 2026. This week's athletes will compete across 6 disciplines, spread out across the mountain, showcasing everything they've worked on all season. It's a full week of progression, competition, camaraderie, and moments you won't forget. Hashtag USASA Snow for those moments. So on course, bib number 600, Roy with the Unbound Series. Seow. Truck going for it, getting a double grab, Indy mute, and then going to come back with another grab. That was pretty nice. I'm not a judge, but he did an Indy mute. Threw it about 4 or 5 grabs, but I didn't see any rotation. That's all right. Finishing on his feet, first run and done. Starting off a great competition. Where do all these competitions take place? Major snowboarding competitions. I mean, halfpipe, all kinds of stuff all around the world. But what are the signature ones? What are the ones you love? What are the ones you've competed in and love to go to? 600. We're going to, oh, we got a bib change. My apologies. We're going to go back up top. That was not bib number 600. This is bib number 600, Roy from the Unbound series. Nice amplitude right there, going for the grab. Oh, man, rocking the white pants. Are those white? Yeah. Nice amplitude. Getting the meth, going for the mute, coming back around, getting the grabs in. Similar, but oh, going with the back three right there. Going to throw that rotation at the end, changing it up. Bib number 600, Roy from the Unbound series. How many people have had a white outfit before? You ever buy a white snowboard outfit, jacket or pants, boots, one time? How long did it last? Hot dogs dropping, man, sitting down in the mud, dragging your pants. Oh, my goodness. What about buying an outfit? The first time you were able, I mean, I'm from the area of hand-me-downs. You guys know about hand-me-downs? Hey, yeah, you got to try this sport. Well, I don't have anything. Okay, well, we're going to give you what we got. It fits. You can fit this. So you're out there with a bigger board than you need. The boots are maybe too small. You've got earmuffs and a beanie on. Well, eventually you progress and you get to buy your first outfit. Oh, man, how much are you going to spend? What are you going to buy? Are you going to go crazy, go buy it? And then all of a sudden you're riding and that jacket gets ripped. Whew. Too much to take in, huh? Ride hard, support each other, and be present. When it's your turn to drop, trust your training and go for it. We're stoked you're here, and we've got a great competition going on. We've got more things to talk about. But for now, we just want to share in the excitement and the enjoyment of the competition and the things that you guys are bringing, the creativity. We've got Leaf Dayton dropping in on course from the Rocky Mountain Series. Pumping through and getting the grab right there. Staying silent. The silent assassin. Straight air coming into the dark side. Oh, we're going to see something big. Landing deep right there. Losing a little bit of speed right there through the transition. Oh, bringing it. The rotation around. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. And back. Nice five. Going to finish it off. First one we've seen today. Rocky Mountain Series, Leaf Dayton. Sending us back up top as we await bib number 679. Bib number 630, or is that a 620 on a bib change? Okay, 630. Okay. Liam's bib's going to be 630 on that bib change. Well, now where were we? The competition. Competitions where? Where do these signature competitions take place? What's your favorite competition? Which ones have you competed in? TB, standing next to me. I don't like to name drop. Got a few legends in the booth. I love the way USASA and everyone comes together to invest in these kids with the talent, the history, and everyone involved at these championships. The win wants to get involved today in a major way. Right. And bib change. Bistel. All right. Jake Bistel ready to give him the business From the New Hampshire Series, bib number 679 dropping in on course. And ready to light up this super pipe. Got the colors to match it. The flame is on. Flame on. Coming with a nice cab 3 right there. Going to come back. Oh, doubling up with that, right? Nice 3s. Getting a nice grab. Going to go across the body for that. Going to come back with a nice, missing out getting the amplitude and showing a little steez at the bottom, but that's Jake, and he's going to come with the business. Going for the double mute. But we can expect a little bit more as we went with that back-to-back 3. The New Hampshire Series representing. Tried to chase Jake down to get that last name correct. But I think we got it worked out. Bizdle. Let's do this one. The Grant. If you guys don't know, the Cody's Legacy, we did a ride-along yesterday and also has a grant that recognizes an athlete who embodies leadership, teamwork, kindness, and the joy for life. Qualities that defined Cody, a talented and passionate USASA snowboarder whose impact continues to be felt throughout the snowboard community. Your grant funds helps offset essential costs such as entry fees, travel, lodging, and expenses required to compete at nationals. Check out that Cody's Legacy as we check out the competition still underway. On the first run, Archer Roll Billiard from the Unbound Series, bib number 606 on course. And looking for an area code hitting that amplitude, call me. From the top to the bottom, just getting in a lot of stees, a lot of grabs, switching it up, a variety of grabs. Using left and right hands, going to go ahead and be forced to cab that out. Bib number 606, finishing off that first run shot, not from a gun, but from an arrow. Archer Roll Billiard in the Unbound Series. Oh, yeah, that looks nice. Beautiful. Thank you, my friend. I'll use that on the break. Appreciation for the mixer that just came up. Staff, man, teamwork, punctuality, efficiency. That's going to work. Okay. Take this off. Should we let him know that's here? Because he's probably going to have to change that. Yeah, it's still going to have to wait. Fitness and conditioning. How many times you have to walk the pipe? Where is it? I'm walking. All right, we're going to go back up top, locked and loaded and ready to drop in. Looks like bib number 681, Maxwell Smith on course, ready to drop in from the Mount Hood Series. On course. Looker's left coming into Looker's right. Going for the grab right there. Clouds coming out, making it a little shady. And that is the shady side. Like carved into a little bit of that icy side of the pipe right there, coming back, saving it though, and finishing off this run on his feet, on course, bib number 681, Maxwell Smith. For the Mount Hood Series. All right, drop it in. Regular is going to be bib number 612, Wyatt Fakoviak on course from the Southern Vermont Series. Shout out to Ross Powers and those guys, everyone else. It's not just Ross, it's everyone. Right, she looked over her shoulder at me like, hey, punk, come on. We by blood, we relation by blood, huh? Cousin to cousin. Yeah, I'm sandwiched between two Southern Vermont people. And if I was going to say just Ross, man, I could get beat up. Bib number 612 finishing off nicely. Wyatt Fakoviak from the SVS. Matter of fact, guess where I got that new mixer from? Southern Vermont Series brought that up. You talk about it, man. It's happening right here. That's real. It doesn't get any more real. I mean, that's real. This is all meant to be. You believe in fate? Sometimes I have a talk with parents. I mean, slope style half pipe a little bit different, you know, a lot different. I love the pipe. The pipe's always the action, but when you're calling tricks and you're on slope style and the parents are looking like, what? What did he just say? What is that? Dropping in on course, bib number 603. Mount Hood Series Snowboard Grommet Boys representative on course, Maximilian. Bye. That's like one of the best names you could have, Maximilian or Maximus. Like you taking it to the top every time. Last name, Powers. Oh my goodness, Maximus Powers. It don't get no better than that. Oh, nice. Going for the nice 5. Having fun out there. Maximilian said he was going to do that, but he said he was going to ease into it. But I guess sometimes you just can't. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. Bib number 603 going for it right there. And going to go back and regain his confidence. If he's lost any at all, I don't think so. That took a lot of confidence right there. And we're going to go down to River White, bib number 598. What's in a name? What's in a name? So much in a name. When you're naming your kid, what'd you do? Did you look in a book? Did you use a family member? Did you use some historical fact? What's in the name? River White on course from the Rocky Mountain Series. But if you say his name in a sentence, it means something else. Or if you switch it, White River. Bib number 598 on course, first run. Getting a nice rotation, a nice flow to everything. Looks like a real comfortable ride. Looks like he invested nicely right there. Done. Oh, my goodness. No one saw that coming. He's even good with that. You know, is that when the river becomes white and becomes rapids, right? It becomes rapids really quick, and River definitely up the ante on that one. Finishing off his first run for Snowboard Grommet Boys, 9 to 10 years of age. River White closing the door on that. They're probably going to go back up, get locked and loaded, come back for their second run shortly. Like two of them. They're set too, probably. Winter X Games, Aspen, Colorado, one of the most significant events in snowboarding, including the half-pipe competition. Takes place annually in Aspen. I'd probably say that's was one of my favorites. I like the X. The Burton U.S. Open, you guys remember that one? It was held annually in Vail, Colorado. Featured top-level riders as well as just a community of grassroots people coming together to hang out. That one was cool. The Olympics just finished. How many, here's a good one for you, how many USASA competitors in this year's Olympics? What's the number for that? Where's Sam at? Who's got that answer for me? How many USASA competitors competed in the Olympics this year? What's another one? The Dew Tour, another prestigious snowboarding competition. rotating venues in the U.S. I got one for you for that on course right now. Second run, Kobe. Second run, bib number 625, Colby Loving. You see what I mean? It's always something in a name. Loving. You can't even be mean. You can't even be a bad guy with that name. Just a loving character, loving guy. And I love what I do. Snowboarding. Nice style. Hope we got a picture of that. Finishing off his second run with some steez and loving it. Colby Loving. USASA Nationals Halfpipe Championships well underway with Snowboard Grommet Boys dropping in on course. Bib number 656, Graham Grayson with the Western New York Series on course and gonna go big. It looks like a white space deck from the Western New York Series with his second run. Oh, swirling out right there. Oh. Thank you. Oh, nice, nice. Could we do it all again, right? Double G hanging out. Western New York Series coming into Colorado riding like that. I mean, the Colorado guys definitely have an advantage, but the Catskill Mountain on course right now, Jack West. Second run, bib number 646 on course. Going to mix up the grabs for the judges. We've seen 4 so far, and then we'll probably get into the rotations after that. Nose, tail, oh, and then just having fun with it. You got to be honest. How many times do you really just want to go out there and just do that? Jack West finishing off his second run from the Catskill Mountain Series. Wind picking up still, changing a little bit of the way these guys ride. If you've been in the pipe before, it does happen to blow you either way. These kids not weighing too much over, I don't believe, 135 pounds. And that wind is blowing about how fast? You know, I remember we used to have to kick Red Gerard out at the park. He'd sneak in all the time. The wind just be blowing him like, Red, you can't even do it. Now he's so big, it doesn't matter. In on course, Maxwell Sheldon, Southern Vermont Series, bib number 621. Highlighter jacket, bringing in some color, some flavor. How much style and flavor has snowboarding brought to the community of snowboarding and extreme sports? Nicely done, finishing it off. He must surf for something as well. Maxwell Sheldon finishing off his second run for Snowboard Grommet Boys USASA Nationals Championships. Question was, how many places was the Dew Tour originally? When it started, 1, 2, 3 states, A, B, C. On course, the Goofy Rider, Pierce Jones, bib number 664 from the Southern California Series. Getting some amplitude there. We'll probably see some rotations coming to the mix. Coming up a little bit short right there for that grab, but that's all right. Going to make it up for amplitude, getting the speed off that short side. There we go. Coming back, doubling up from that 3 to the 5. Going to come back around to that 3. A little bit more comfortable out there, but unfortunately going down. Bib number 664. Pierce Jones giving it his all and his best shot here at the USASA Nationals Halfpipe Championships. We're moving on and moving back up to the top of the pipe. Bib number 635, Miles Favreau from the Northern Tahoe Series. North Tahoe Series represented on course. Lookers left. Gonna pop up with a couple of straight airs to start it off, and then add in a couple of grabs. Continues to come through. It's all about comfortability. And I think we came up with the number of super pipes that these guys are in. Finishing off on your feet is the major thing to do. And I think it's more than just competing for them. It's inside. It's internal. And for them to come out here and compete and finish off on their feet is a great feat in itself. Can't do that, Biggie. even if you mood it out, we know that Biggie too well. Put some Nate Dogg on or something. Somebody singing. 674, Maddox. Maddox Dale on course, the Goofy Rider from the Mount Hood series. We're going to keep it West Coast. I don't think I know anyone that doesn't know Nate Dogg. Everybody like Nate Dogg. Ho, 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 ho. Nice three coming in right there. That surf style coming out. Somebody's looking for some waves. Bib number 674, second run and done. Closing the door on that Snowboard Grommet's finals here today. USASA Nationals. Who got the answer? Did anyone get the answer to that question? 3 dew tours, right? It's done, son, but how many were there? You got to have, come on, Jonas, how many? How many Jonas up here in the booth? What was the first one? There was 3, right? Maddie? 3. Breckenridge. Vermont. Utah. Right? Snow Basin, okay. And then it did what? Switch to 1? And where was that 1 located? Breck. Then what happened? Where did it go to? Copper. Boom. History. There it is. There it is. Squeeze it out of them. Squeeze it out of them. Bib number 554 dropping in on course. Josiah Howie from the South Tahoe series. We're back in Copper. Just bringing it back to Copper. Bringing it back to Copper, you know. Copper Mountain, man. They've participated in so many ways in keeping everyone happy and I mean, I don't know how to put it in one word that's less than 4 because I can't say any more than that, but they've kept so much alive. Keep hope alive, but I think somebody coined that already. And that's where we're at. Love coming to Copper Mountain, man. Shout out to Dustin and those guys. Bib number 236. Dropping in on course. Lookers right. Keegan Mack. From the Upper Midwest Snow Series on course. Coming through like a Mack truck with the method. It's the meth. I think that's like one of the only tricks you could do and nobody will ever say nothing about it. That meth, what? Oh, what was that? Spacesuit handed to him. He was out of here on that one. The amplitude in itself. Jeez, where were you going? Man. Big Mac. There we go. Keegan out there going huge. That was the biggest that I've seen anyone go at the end right there. Keegan. Mac truck. Big Mac. That's his new one right there. We're going to call him Big Mac. On course, Logan Hubbard, bib number 653 from the Rocky Mountain Series. Throwing in that rotation early right there, getting it out of the way for the grabs. And then the aerial assault, we're going to see another one coming back with a nice 3 coming into the cab. Oh, there's that amplitude with the tail grab as well. This is the fun part. There it is. Going to make that into a 5 and finish it off. Give it up for Hubbard. Hubbard. All right, we're ready for another bib. Who do you got up there? Bib number 631, Liam Shrewsbury. The Shrewsbury. You can't make a nickname out of everything. North Tahoe Series representative out on course. These guys had a conversation at the bottom of the pipe after practice, and I don't think I heard one of them say competition or any of that. They all were talking about just having fun. You see that at the bottom of the pipe, throwing a nice 5 right there, coming into that alley, going to finish it off. And right away, like, this is what I got for you. Thank you, Liam. We appreciate that creativity here at USASA Nationals Superpipe Finals for the Snowboard Grommet Boys. Coolio was a chef, huh? Did that throw anybody off? Gangsta Paradise, and then you'd be like, I'm going to make the meanest mac and cheese ever. I'm a gangster. This is what we make, mac and cheese. This is going to be gangster mac and cheese. Grilled cheese. You ever see me make a grilled cheese sandwich? What? Yeah. Yeah, he was here in Copper. He performed in Copper. He performed in Breck. He brought his kids up here to snowboard, right? So the lifestyle and the community, man, just coming up here to do that. What? I asked him to cook for me, but he didn't. Nathan going huge right there as he comes in. Bib number 610 on course. Marrow. Big Marrow. Nathan from the Upper Midwest Snow Series going huge with the amplitude right there. He warned us. He told us he came here to have a great time and show us the progression of everything he's been doing. Give it up for Nathan Marrow. Nothing but smiles. I remember one time I was on stage in Breckenridge with Coolio because he didn't have nobody to sing this chorus. You know, Lil Vetty sing this chorus. Your boy MC Plump got up there and sang it with him. No lie. Give it up. It's like the only part of the song I know. Nice rotation right there. Bridger for the Rocky Mountain Series, aggressively attacking this pipe with style, steez, and clarity. Every grab, I think we were up to like 8 grabs right now, and all of them have been different. Even added in that 3 right there, the rotation coming back. Oh my goodness. Milo Matuga, one of the 3 of the Matugas. Bib number 544 has left the building. Going in with Ham on the Indy, the stale fish. I mean, I saw a 3. I mean, that was a pretty well put together run. Mixed it up nicely, like some gumbo. Back to food, because I asked Coolio to cook for me after that. I was like, yeah, I can sing for you. Meet you at Cecilia's. You're going to cook for me. He never cooked for me. Rest in peace to Coolio. I never had a gangster mac and cheese. I should probably do that. You know, it makes you think of Saturday Night Live with Eddie Murphy when he was sneaking into people's kitchens and stuff and making food. I'm gonna sneak in your kitchen. I'm gonna make this spam. You ain't gonna make nothing gourmet? No, make some spam. All right, my fault, Bridger. Bib number 541, Bridger, is now ready to drop in on course and is on course. Looker's right from the Rocky Mountain Series. Rain forever. Rain like whoever, never. Nice rotation, getting it in early and in the sun. So that means there's a lot that he's got in store for us. We're going to go into the grabs and add into the amplitude. Oh, that's what we call steez. It's not just going to be a straight air, it's going to be steezed. Yeah. Get on down. There we go, throwing a nice cab 3, gonna finish it off. Bridger, he was bridging the gap. That's how you do that. Bridger bridging the gap right here for the Snowboard Grommet Boys. Tying it together for the Rocky Mountain Series, has left the building. I mean, real sick. All right, I'm ready too. We'll go to bib number 643. Ollie, 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 come free. Terrell on course from the Unbound Series. Some people, I guess, if I make it, I'm going to make them a sticker for it. I mean, that's just too good. Oliver Terrell on course. Lots of amplitude off that first hit for sure. Charging in. Get a couple of straight airs. Oh, going for it. Going to finish it off. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Cab it out. How many tricks have you done that you didn't intend to do, that you actually hit? It was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I did that. What did you do? And finished it off nicely. Ollie finishing off his second run from the Unbound Series. In summary, I guess the snowboarding competitions, particularly halfpipes events, they're global phenomenons, but we also love them because of the experience. Think through life. When it comes to death, you have nothing left but experiences. And this, from the rich history, the opportunities, the level of athletes, the families, coaches, staff, volunteers, all play vital roles in the snowboarding ecosystem and the venues and mountains that host these events, especially those with 22-foot super pipes, offer some of the best facilities in the sports world ever. The Goofy Righty, bib number 583 on course, Kyle Johnson. The 3 assassin from Snowmass, Aspen that is, on course. That song with Craig Mack is on point. Can I get down, get on down? Nicely done right there, cabbing it out, Kyle Johnson. Bib number 549, locked and loaded in the gate. Another Matuga. Madden, that is the Rocky Mountain Series. On course. Unofficially, what place is he in? Who knows? I'll give you a clue. He could probably podium, but I'm not a judge. I don't judge anyone. Real relaxed, really mellow for some DMX, but it's not what you hear outside. It's what's going on in his mind. What is he thinking at this time? Method. You think DMX would take offense to that? He never came with a move. Bringing out the horns. What's up? Riding out, looking back. You know when they look back, they're like, did you guys see that? Did you see that? I'm the Matuga. There's 3 of us, but I'm the one. Day one. We'll see. We'll see. Beautiful family. When you get your family, your whole family in, right? Often difficult when one family member's like, nah, I don't want to do that. 5 members in the family want to go to the mountain. One is like, nah. Let's get another bib up on course. Bib number 600 from the Unbound Series. Coming out of the coping right there. Getting amplitude massive right there with a nice meth. That was photogenic meth by Roy. Roy could be Wah. Straight air coming in, getting the mute grab. Gonna get the rotation in there. Oh, look at that soft landing. Doubling it up. Yeah. Bib number 600. Definitely up the ante right there. Last time coming with that indie mute. All these different grabs. I think it was like 4 or 5 different grabs, but those 2 rotations at the end definitely making it a beautiful, beautiful run. Second run, that is, for the Snowboard Grommet Boys here, USASA Nationals Snowboard Halfpipe Championships. Doing hundreds. Don't need that. All right, we'll let the judges deliberate as we get someone locked and loaded. Another rider, Leaf Dayton, from the Rocky Mountain Series, bib number 630. Hashtag that 630. Leaf Dayton. Lookers left, on course. Leaf bringing us to the bottom of our Snowboard Grommet Boys here at this USASA Nationals Championships, Copper Mountain. The wind has died down. These kids are able to do whatever they want. They have free run, and the sun has beat up this course a little bit more, so that shaded side less icy. You can hear it. It's icy enough. But this is going to do it for Liam's second run as he tries to get some speed here, maybe get a nice 3 in, a 5, and maybe another one, huh? Let's see. Yeah, there it is. That 3. I see you. I see you. I was waiting on it. Leaf Dayton from the Rocky Mountain Series finishing it off with a nice rotation. The 5 to the 3. On course, bib number 679, Jake Bisdell. Opening up right there with the rotation, going to keep it smooth and steezy, knuckling down, which as well. So coming back to a nice 5. Switch back. 5, we're going to finish it off with a nice rotation. Hey, you see that breath, like, wow, I did it. I finished it. I did everything I said I was going to do. Great job. Jake from the New Hampshire Series. Changing up that run and adding in. Oh, man. Yeah, they got me. Yeah, you can't even. We got to go to Will. We got to change that up. None of the East Side boys, no Lil John, none of that, man. We got to watch them, man. Them are too short. Looks like we got bib number 606 locked and loaded and ready as the judges deliberate. Give a shout out to our series directors. Not going to do the series, but I give your directors a shout. Emily Ireland, Jason and Heather Crawford, Jason Cook, Josh Gans, Harmony Hirsch, Joel Nadel, Kim Raymer, Bob Basil, Adam Brown, Josh Nelson, Scott Sawyer, Greg Flowers, Jeff Vag, Dana and Brian, Joshua, I call him Josh, Nicolaisen, Abby Parker, Paul Krahulik, PK, Jody. Bib number 606 is ready and on course. We'll come back to the rest of you guys. Archer Row Billiard from the Unbound Series. Nice straight air. That's nice. Look nice. Look at that amplitude. That's what it's about right there. Getting the grab in as well. Oh, comfortable. Getting mute with it. Going to come back across. Doubling up with that. So it's a system. He's got his system. Yeah, there's the double up, and now here it comes, the banger. Oh, wanted to throw in that rotation as he went mute on it, but did what he could do, and he finished on his feet. Let's hear it for the Archer. Row Billiard, that is. Clean. Also helping us to get jiggy with it. Where was I? Andy and Stephanie McDaniel. John Franz, Mark Lombard. Jack Pippin. Ryan Zachzik, Sean Hill, and Cynthia, as well as Ross Powers and Paul Kelly, Gabe Wilson, and Tony and Tiffany Hinojosa, Ben, Joel and Laura Erickson, and Andrew Borman. That's it. That's all of them. We're going back up, 681. We've got about 4 riders left for this Snowboard Grommet Boys Series finals. That's the Mount Hood Series. Representative Maxwell Smith for his second run as that win picks up. Bib number 681 hiding. Oh, there he is. Looker's right. On course, bib number 681. Maxwell Smith from the Mount Hood Series. Sponsor list go.
When do you guys have a break?
I think after like the next 3 riders, we'll have a break. Yeah. 4 riders, and then we can swap out. And they're going pretty quick. Okay. All right. Nice mellow run on a mellow day here at Copper, Colorado. How many going to the extreme? One more. Oh, I thought he was going to go ahead and do it. Oh, look at him. He's pooped. That's how you do it. Leaving it all out there on the floor. We are down to the last 3. And the last 3 brought to us by the Mount Hood Series and Maxwell Smith is going to be Wyatt Frakowiak, Maximilian Bai, and River White, the White River Rapids. Well, let's go with hashtag 612, bib number 612. Wyatt Frakowiak on course for his second run. If you guys are taking pictures and videos, you have your social media up, go check us out at USASA Snow on Instagram and all those social media things. But you can also share some of your moments and memories and experiences here at Copper Mountain USASA 2026 by hashtagging it We Are USASA or hashtag USASA Snow. And then we'll be able to share in some of your experiences like this one with Wyatt Frakowiak finishing off his second run here at the USASA Snowboards Grommet Boys Halfpipe Championships. Yep. Got to go back to Cali. They the only ones know how to act right. You can't play no Biggie though. Nothing Biggie. There we go. All right, we're headed back up top. Bib number 603, Maximilian Bai from the Mount Hood Series. On course, lookers left. Locked and loaded, focusing, staring, gazing. Let's see what he created. Shout out to the coaches, the volunteers, the families, and all the people that help these kids to make it to this level of achieving their goals and performing and showing up here, participating in USASA Nationals Championships. Well into this second run, halfway through, going to go ahead and get a speed check as he throws down that 5 on the dark side, coming back to the light. And he's having fun, and he's looking for it. Where's my friends? Where's my people? Hands in the air. Hey, that's what's up. Bib number 603, Maximilian from the Mount Hood Series. Snowboard Grommet Boys finishing off right there. Action sports, a totally different type of sport. And we are ready for the final rider of the Snowboard Grommet Boys, 9 to 10 years of age. USASA Nationals Halfpipe Championships. River White on course for the Rocky Mountain Series. Second run, bib number 598. Nice rotation right there. Action sports, adventure sports, or extreme sports is what you're watching. And it's always perceived as involving a high degree of risk, injury, or death. These activities often involve speed, height, and high level of physical exertion and highly specialized gear. And that's what you're seeing here with these 9 to 10 years of age children out there for the kids. Yep. That was the last run. We got the Flying V coming out, the volunteers and the staff and riders of Copper Mountain helping us out here. So it's a team effort. We're going to take a break as we get ready for this second group. Do a little bit of changing of some equipment and some gear. MC Pump holding it down, USASA Nationals Halfpipe Championships as the Grommet Boys, Snowboard Grommet Boys that is, 9 to 10 years of age. Final has come to a close. We're going to take a break and we'll be back with more action here at USASA Nationals. Okay. She's got news for you.
Okay.
Awards? Don't forget about awards. I'll be there. We'll all be there, hanging out. We'll see you there. What time is awards? You guys know? What time is awards today? Just check.
2025 Copper Mountain, Colorado. I just got second at dance. We're in Colorado National.
Cowabunga!
Under the surface, yeah. Did you notice? Am I the one you expected? Killer, venom perfected. Better believe that I bite. They say I was born for the fight. My body incredibly tight. I got you locked into my sight. Game over. Call it overexposure. My life make you lose your composure. Got venom like I told you. Red hot sting, I'm your poison.
All right, you guys ready?
Better stop all your stalling. GG, thanks for playing. Somehow I don't think I understand. I'm the queen bee, you're a joker. I guess it's time I take over.
Oh my goodness, that was insane.
I'm a killer, then I'm perfected. A picture of perfect. Believe me, I'm worth it. My finger the cursive. Hot, I burn like a furnace. Take a look under the surface. Yeah, did you notice? Am I the one you expected? Killer, then I'm perfected. I'm a killer, then I'm perfected. Killer, then I'm perfected. I'm a killer, then I'm perfected. A killer, then I'm perfected.
Grouping initiated. Group members connected.
This is awesome!
Hey guys, I just got off the lift. Where are you?
Hey, we're down here in the sunny catwalk. We're waving at you.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, Cardo, music on.
Music on.
All right. Hey, Cardo, volume up. Let's go!
Like that.
Level and Mac 4 Ants here. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Strad Mountain School. Without that school, I would never be where I am today. To use the facilities and to just ski every single day as much as we could really helped progress my skiing, and it was awesome and a moment that I would never forget for my entire life. Thank you again, and also shout out to Jesse Malice and the SMS Free Skiing crew for killing it this year, and good luck at Nationals.
The level of snowboarding has never been higher, which means that my body is pushing its limits every day that I go ride. And as I'm traveling the world all season long, Evo has me covered with the absolute best recovery devices that can go anywhere in the world with me. The Evo Smart app tailors the pressure and targets the zones exactly to my preference. I know that with the right recovery, I'm prepared and confident every time that I strap into my snowboard. And I can just snowboard way more than I ever did before.
I'm Ben Harrington, member of the New Zealand national ski team and Olympic skier at the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics.
I'm Mr. Harrington, 2025 world champion, 2025 Crystal Globe winner in big air, and two-time X Games medalist.
This season was cut short for me due to an injury at World Champs in Switzerland. This was until I got my Evo recovery boots, bringing the expertise of the rehab center straight to me.
To push the limits of my sport and learn bigger tricks, I do lots of intense leg training sessions. I always carry my recovery boots, so after these intense workouts, I can refresh my legs and be in control all from my phone. From podium back to training, it's always with me, silently fueling me to push limits.
Grouping initiated. Group members connected.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Hey guys, I just got off the lift. Where are you?
Hey, we're down here in the sunny catwalk. We're waving at you.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, Cardo, music on.
Music on.
All right. Hey, Cardo, volume up. Let's go.
Check, check. Yep, we're back. All right, we're ready for another competition here at USASA Nationals Championships. Copper Mountain ready to represent with snowboard halfpipe action. We just got through with snowboard Grommet Boys final, a great show of talent and investment out here. The time with these guys was definitely well spent. We're ready to move it on to the Ruggie Girls. So snowboard Ruggie Girls here to show and prove the ladies of rage here. Shout out to our sponsors, Columbia, the official outerwear partner of USASA, as well as Urivo, Sun and Ski Sports, Cardio Systems, Jobo Eyewear, Donic Snowboards, Banger Park, Nidecker Snowboards, Ward Butter, and VAMS, SMS, CVA, and KMS, Killington Mountain School for Academy Partners. Perfect. All right. We're set. Riders locked and loaded. We're dropping bib number 4250 on course. 492, excuse me. Yeah, there's no number.
Yeah, it's 492. Yep.
492. Tyler Chi.
Yep.
Grand Canyon Series on course. Yes. Okay. The sun coming out and shining in this half pipe, making it even more beautiful than the Copper Mountain crew who originally put it together. A lot of competitions here they have going on. Nice rotation right there by Mr. Chi. We have Rev Tour, I think, here. Are they doing futures? I think USASA is a part of that. That's another good one to look out for. They're doing the Do Tour. Nice save right there. Good job for the Grand Canyon Series bib number 492. First run, getting rid of all the cobwebs as we continue this competition of action sports. There is no precise definition of an extreme sport, and the origin of the term is unclear, but it gained popularity in the 1990s. And so now we use it all the time to express the way that we live and ride. Tora is on course, bib number 530, lookers left, headed to the right from the New Hampshire Series. Lindblom on course. Tora getting a few straight airs in for her first run, playing it safe as she should. Saving that right there with a nice speed check. And coming back around, the hot to trot, there it is, fast. These girls are fast, man, they like speed. Finishing it off, bib number 530, Tora Lindblom, with her first run in the New Hampshire Series. MC Pump once again announcing for USASA Nationals Halfpipe 2026 here at Copper Mountain. Copper Mountain, been here for over, I don't know when they started, 1972, somewhere around there. A few people investing. It's always a grassroots project going on, even with USASA, where people are invested in wanting to see others achieve and accomplish goals, and also adding in character and some core values with that. We're here to represent that fully at the Super Pipe today with the Snowboard Ruggie Girls final. Dropping in bib number 611, Paisley Hawk. Hawk. The Hawk. Coming in from the Southern Vermont Series on course. Paisley getting high up there on the pipe. And these kids, remember, are only 7 and 8 years old. 22-foot pipe, super pipe. Not a lot of them in the world. But we have one here in Copper as well as 2 others in Colorado. A great privilege. Colorado holding it down and representing as she surfs her way through. Bib number 611, Paisley from the Southern Vermont Series. Hearing it from the crowd. Snowboard Ruggie Girls, a short crew of ladies, the ladies of rage. It doesn't take many to make your point, and they're out here showing their own steez and style and adding to the beauty of the scenery here in colorful Colorado as we watch those clouds blow over and the wind change pick up a little bit. We may see some of these runs. 663. All right, bib number 663 dropping in on course regular. Akimi Koo. Akimi who? Akimi who? There you go. The Unbound Series representing on course. Going to take it easy this run. Just try to get some straight airs and get up high. 2 stories high she is right about now. So right there, she's jumping off of a building and coming in right there and riding the other way. A great feat and challenge for these kids and any athlete that enter into a super pipe this big. And look at that courage, standing up, coming through, sailing, surfing, smiling. That's what it's about, hearing it from the crowd as well. The Unbound Series. She's got a lot of tricks in her bag, and that was just the first part. The second run, you'll see her pull them out. That's all I can give you for now. You can't spoil it. No spoiler alerts. In traditional sporting events, athletes compete against each other under controlled circumstances. While it's possible to create a controlled sporting event such as the X Games or the Dew Tour or Nationals, there are environmental variabilities that cannot be held constant for the athletes. And so when snow, wind, ice, or any of these things come into play, it changes the circumstance of the rider and the methods of judging things and the way that they employ their own ideals in doing their tricks. So we have an adventurous day here in Colorado as always with this competition as we watch our next rider in on course complete their goals with their first run. Where did my page go? Mm-hmm. All right, coming in with a nice straight air. What do you guys think about the New Jerseys? New Jerseys for USASA. Getting artistic with it is 501. Taylor Moran from the New Hampshire Series. Snowboard Ruggie Boys settles into that first run for this championships at the Halfpipe today. Axel West next up, getting locked and loaded. What's in a name? Axel. Axel. There's Axel Foley, and then there's Axel from Guns N' Roses. Not too many Axels, huh? Axle Maximum Powers. I don't know, I'm trying to come up with a name for a kid. When I have a kid, I'm going to just name them all those names.
527.
Just dropping in? Okay. Bib number 527 locked and loaded, ready to drop in on course. Eden is with the Aspen Snowmass series and coming in on Looker's left. Get a nice pop right there with a straight air. Where is he at? One. Nice. Changing up on the grab right there and right there. So he's got his grabs down, getting the amplitude. Just wanted to kind of settle in on this first run. Hands in the air, waiting and anticipating the end of this run. Yeah, there he is. Got it done. Great job. Eden making his way back up to the top. Going to come back again. We went ahead and skipped Axel West. And we'll probably be waiting up top. But we'll go back up top with bib number 533. Otto Yang from the Rocky Mountain Series. You can't do those. What we have is the deliberation while sporting judging criteria may be adopted when assessing performance, distance, time, score, etc. Extreme sports performers are often evaluated on more subjective and aesthetic criteria. This results in a tendency to judge differently. Look at that amplitude coming out with that straight air. Maximum rise right there. Otto, the Rocky Mountain Series. Getting a little nose wrap right there. Straight air is coming around to a nice 3, capping it out. Maximum upon them chest. Go ahead and give him his spacesuit. He's graduating to Mars and going to take it to the next world. Next level stuff. I think what he's doing right there is really pulling the rest of the riders closer to him because they are all snowboard ruggie, all of different skill levels, all, like I said, from different places. And Otto with the Rocky Mountain Series is at an advantage somewhat for some of the mountains and the different things that we have here as opposed to the others, and definitely taking advantage and pushing the envelope for the few that follow after him. Bib number 509 is ready to show what he's got. Wes Bowen from the North Tahoe Series dropping in on course. Looker's right. Oh, music. I gotta switch that. Nice, getting the amplitude, but going down right there. Looked like he might have wanted to get some rotation in there as well. Back up again, making the most out of this run. I haven't seen any athletes competing yet. Well, you can't say it. It's like a free throw. I stopped myself like, nah, no one's missed a free throw yet, bank. He's 100% at the line, bank. Well, we'll just keep my comments to myself. Then drop in bib number 545. Theo Matuga of the Rocky Mountain Series, ready to drop in on course for his first run with the snowboard Ruggie Boys. And Theo, the goofy rider, dropping in that way. Looker's left coming in. Oh, and the snake coming up and grabbing that board from the beginning. Oh, the encouragement, the discouragement. Let's see. He's going to ride it out. Yeah, he's back. They don't let it stay there too long. Picking up some speed. Going to go ahead and go through with this run. Those mishaps just come up. I mean, the beginning of your run, and you've been practicing, and you know you've got it. So look forward to seeing that run on the second round. But this way, he's back up. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Everything you've done, everything you've put into it, the travel, the family, the practice, everything can be taken away any given Sunday, as they say in football. But he has another shot at it, and we encourage him to go back up and do it again. Next up, Miles Diaz from the Rocky Mountain Series on course, bib number 615. Miles in the goofy stance, keeping it mellow, just maintaining his course with those straight airs. Get something in the books, because we saw the rider before going down right away. He's going to have to build back with his second run. If Diaz can stay on his feet all the way through, he can add to it on his second run. So thinking of playing it safe, throwing in a nice little rotation there, maybe another here to get back around since he's riding goofy. And he does it, pumped and stoked about it. Wants to hear it from the crowd as he finishes off his first run. Miles Diaz from the Rocky Mountain Series. Henry Terrell is locked and loaded, ready to drop in on course. Hashtag bib number 641 on course with the Unbound Series for his first run with Snowboard Ruggie Boys. Opening up right there with a rotation right off the bat. Going to do a double up. He might be getting an area code in here. Nope, he's going to keep it simple and change it up to a straight air coming back. Oh, there it is. So we've got that 3-3-3 coming back. Yeah. Most hits coming through the pipe, usually around 7. But if you can get in 9 or more, hey, you can score. Well done right there, showing us his variability and also that rotation. Henry Terrell from the Unbound Series getting in a lot of threes right there, showing them different ways as well. We're ready for our next rider. Bib number 320. The goofy rider on course, Albert Wong from the Rocky Mountain Series. As the cloud cover comes in, making that a flat light, changing the course instantly. He changes it up instantly as well with a nice 7, getting the grab in, coming back around with another rotation. What he's doing, simply grabbing and doing the rotation, coming back around with another 7 coming. So it's double up on both sides, doing the same for both. Going to go with amplitude right there, getting out of the coping. And again, right there with a nice meth. That was about a good 3-4 hands in the air, fist pump, 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 pump it up. Bib number 320, Albert Wong with the Rocky Mountain Series Snowboard Ruggie Boys on his first run to challenge those that have come before, like the Miles Diaz and the Hwang Ato Yang. Albert Wong. Regular rider dropping in on course, bib number 528, Sebastian Robilliard coming in to represent. Had a Grommet brother come in before him. This is Snowboard Ruggie Boys with the Unbound Series on course. Getting amplitude right there on the left side of the pipe. Going to come back with the meth. Getting out of the sugar, coming back into the other side of that transition with just a straight air. And going to pump his way through. Coming back, get a nice rotation going up and coming back the opposite direction. That was nice. Twice. Oh, and bringing back around that 3 to finish it off. Sebastian Robilliard. He's spinning like a top, getting his rotation in. For his first run, USASA Nationals Championships here. Copper Mountain. I don't know what happened. It's kind of low. Here, let me change it. All right. And changing it up, Grommet Girls. Starting it off, bib number 616, Arya, a.k.a. the Dump Truck. Hail. Southern Vermont Series on course. We've got a couple of Aryas out there, so we got to know which one. The trucking one. Wind looks to be dying down as those clouds keep moving across the course. Looking for that flat light, going for the nose grab right there on that straight air, coming into what will be the last hit, maybe. Yep. And get a straight air to a revert, roll out right there. Bib number 616 starting it off for the Snowboard Grommet Girls Finals from the Southern Vermont Series. Since extreme sports is considered an extreme, risky, and dangerous sport, a lot of pressure and all that for what we're doing, what other sports do you think kind of would match up with that? Is like wingsuit, extreme? I don't even know. If we didn't make the word extreme with snowboarding and the things we're doing, would they be able to claim it? Regular rider on course. Lookers left, coming up by the cameras. Hey, what's up? Hashtag us, USASA Snow. That's Georgiana Fritz, bib number 626 on course. The Appalachian Series getting way up there in that in the pipe, trying to get to the top, clear that coping, going for the grab right there, popping off a little, and then going to go back around with a nice three, coming out comfortably. Yeah, taking a breath as she goes back up, heading for her second run, Georgiana Fritz. Yeah, I thought so. Bib number 642 locked and loaded in the gates. Lucille Van Amting. 642. From the Upper Midwest Snow Series. Preparing for her first hit. Lucille Van Amting. Bib change correct. Bib number 642. What is it that brings all of us? Nice straight air right there on the first hit. Looker's right, sun coming back out, so I don't even think it's worth changing your goggles. It moves so fast. Get that sun out there, nice. Soft landing coming back around, get a couple of rotations in right there. Look, this seemed to be the most difficult part of the run right here. Now she gets into the fun part. Oh, and going down. Yeah, that's why I shouldn't say 100% free throw shooter. Georgiana finishing off her run. Oh, getting them all out now. Great job. Gonna go regather her wits and put it together. Regular rider dropping in, switch. It's going to be bib number 605, Paz Rodriguez on course from the Rocky Mountain Series. Coming in off the bat with a nice 5, going to come back, get the cab in, and going for the grab. Couldn't see that grab, but had lots of amplitude right there. Oh, coming back with another 5 and going down. Little butt check right there, but real comfortable on it, as you can see. Paz Rodriguez coming through and hanging out and really comfortable. Going to chat it over with our teammates, friends, families, coaches, a supportive crew of people. When you come to USASA, it's not just the athletes. There's family members that are deeply invested and rooted in this. Some have competed before and are passing it on, and it's generational. Others, the family members have picked it up, and maybe the parents haven't done it, and they're invested in the kids so much they're willing to drive to these resorts to bring their kids to have the opportunity to compete and be a part of something that they really enjoy. So giving it up to all the parents, coaches, and staff and people invested in these kids here at USASA Nationals Championship. Bib number 486, Kaylee Warren from the Rocky Mountain Series on course and ripping up this pipe as she brings out the sun, color, character, and that white space deck. These kids really liking those decks. We've got Vendor Village down at the bottom. Nice rotation right there. Wow, where did that come from? And then a steezy nose grab. Hands in the air. Bib number 486. Kaylee Warren with the Rocky Mountain Series. Rocky Mountain Series coming with the last three. No, we got one more. Riders, and definitely you can tell they are pumped up and pushing each other. She started off this run right after Paz coming in switch. These ladies are definitely trying to get everyone else to think about their runs and add to it because they're going to keep giving it. Back to the top of the pipe. We're going to go Swedish here. The Viking dropping in on course. Bib number 599, Kennedy Galinsky from the Rocky Mountain Series on course. Kennedy going big right there with the MEV, getting out of the coping with that air, maximum air. Get the rotation in with a nice 3 right there. Going for the grab, doubling up. Blasting out of the pipe right there. That's what it's about. Just getting some amplitude, trying to impress the judges. Oh, goes down right there, trying to throw that 5. But that's all right. Look at that confidence, hands down and ready to go back up there, smiling as she comes in to talk to the coach, the Viking. That's right, the Swede, Kennedy Galinsky, the Rocky Mountain Series representing. Snowboard Grommet Girls Finals, what we are looking at, witnessing the weather change, the wind come in, the clouds as well. But we are seeing a lot of talent and a lot of creativity from these kids, not only in the rides, but in their nicknames as well. Whitney Bell on course, bib number 649, changing it up a little bit for the New Hampshire Series. And moving away from the Rocky Mountain Series, going with that straight air and getting more amplitude. Practice went very well, and this is looking better than practice. A lot faster and higher as well. Look at that. Wow, she's here to prove it. She didn't come for nothing. She wants to make a mark. And the biggest thing is she did it. Give it up for Whitney Bell from the New Hampshire Series, bib number 649 with the Snowboard Grommet Girls, 9 to 10 years of age, here at the final for USASA Nationals Super Pipe Championship 2026. Copper Mountain represented the 970, the 303, 720, 719. We got bib number 585 wants to be a part of this crew, and actually the last member coming in from it, Iviana Kramer from the Unbound Series. She wants to get the taste of the other riders out of the mouth of the audience and claim it all for herself. Iviana's going to wait, pause, and hold up. The last rider here for the Snowboard Grommet Girls first runs. Bib number 585 dropping in regular Evie with the Unbound Series. On course. Evie going up right there for a nice straight air off that first wall. Coming into the second, going to go for the grab, adding to it. Wants a little bit more dexterity, so she's going to go for that cab coming around, get some rotation. So all moves so far have been different. So a lot of variation, going for the tail grab right there. Nice straight air. Amplitude maintained through the whole thing. I don't think she's done anything twice. Oh! Ending it with a banger. 1990 Yeah, that's for all you break dancers out there. You know, we call it a hand plant, but if you do break dancing and you go up on one hand and do a spin like that, it's called the 1990. Some more history. Either way, dancing her way through the first run and closing the door on that for the Snowboard Grommet Girls, Aviana Kramer. Great run from the Unbound Series. After the Rocky Mountain Series wanted to really claim that whole session. The New Hampshire Series and the Unbound Series came in to break that up with some fun runs from Whitney Bell and Aviana Kramer. We're going to have a pause right here, and we may switch up for our next riders. What are we doing? Regular dropping in on course. Bib number 501. So where do we go back to? Okay, so we're going down. Okay, right there. Right? Okay, we're going to change it up to Master Women. Bib number 588 on course, Jessica Montgomery with an L. From the North Tahoe Series on course. Now you're looking at a gold medalist right here. You may not be able to see it in this run through all the tricks being had, like that 3 right there, but that is a gold medal woman right there. Jessica Montgomery here to represent for the North Tahoe Series and the Snowboard Masters Women. These are finals here at USASA Nationals Halfpipe Superpipe action for 2026. That's going to do it for her first run. Going to go back up top, and we'll probably be going to Snowboard Master Men. So when all hope seems lost, or all is against you, you hold on to it. The reason for being born is for this. Bib number 590, Levi Tarif. From the Southern California Series on course, Snowboard Master Men Finals. Riding as if he thinks he's going to podium. Okay, there we go. Nice rotation right there. And I don't know if being so relaxed is going to make it, but he might. He looks like a good second, maybe third, but I'm not sure. Maybe he's got some more set up for us. We'll see. But leaving it all out there, bib number 590, Levi Tarif with the Snowboard Master Men. I guarantee with his second run, he's going to podium. Let's get this 2 Is he dropping Goofy? And he's regular. Bib number 243 on course, Michael J. Weir. Oh, there's someone that wants to get a gold coming out of the coping. Getting the grabs. It doesn't matter. He's going for it. The Unbound Series on course right now, bib number 243. The regular rider showing and proving. Get a nice mute grab right there. It looks like he wants the gold. Oh, yeah. Nice straight air. Throwing it, hooking that 3. And that's going to do it for him, Cap 3, riding away. You hear it from the crowd, so you know that's probably going to be, not a judge, but our snowboard master leader for the finals, the Unbound Series rider, Michael Weir. He's born for this. All right, the course is cleared. The judges have deliberated, and we are going back up to the top. Let's see. Dropping in bib number 602, Jane C. Gilbert Howard from the Upper Midwest Snow Series on course. Bib number 602, Snowboard Legend Women. I think this is the one that that I would compete. Like, I'd do this one. No. I mean, shoot. I think maybe, I don't know. You can try to compete with those Ruggie, man. Ruggie and Grommet, they're doing probably a little bit more than the old Pumpster can do now. I don't know. I can still do a little bit, but unofficial. This is the fun part. The tough part is getting up. The easy part is coming down. In most cases. But either way with this run, I think it's worthy of a medal. You know? Okay. Nice. Coming in. Matter of fact, hearing it from the crowd, Jane C. Gilbert Howard is one of, I can't remember how many medals she actually has, but her and Angela Oyervides have been fighting over this for years, and it's a beautiful thing. Snowboard legend women, I believe there's a bib change. Oh, is what is it? 636, okay. Okay. Bib number 636 dropping in on course. First run. Angela B. Oyervides. How many of you guys on social media? Have you checked out her page on Facebook and stuff? Every now and then she'll hit me up. She'll talk stuff. Pump, what's up? You want to go ride? Let's go. I'm like, you're not going to show me up. Between her and Hinojosa. Those two, man. We'll make it happen, though. We're going to go for a ride. Maybe a pipe run. Great run right there about Angela. She's, I think, did a surgery or something. They told her she shouldn't be riding anymore, and she's still riding. So showing you can ride till whenever. I'm not going to tell you her age. We're just going to say snowboard legend. Headed to a new group. Snowboard legend men. This is the finals as well. Number 609, bib change. Joe Guinier. Regular rider from the Southern California series. Having fun with it up there. Breakdancing, having fun. What? The snake went all the way up there and grabbed him, huh? Oh, is this our slipper? No, this is him. I'm just kidding, you guys. I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to let me have it at the award ceremony. I know it. Joe out there letting it ride, man. Look at that style and that steez. You would never know it, right? When you first start, these kids start off 5 years old or so and keep going. This is a sport that can consume your whole life for your whole life, and it's fun. David Polgar, another one, legend in the game. Snowboard Legends is what we're doing anyway. As the men are concerned, he's from New Hampshire Series, and his bib number 675. USASA Nationals Superpipe Championship for 2026, hosting and exhibiting the Snowboard Legend Men Finals. USASA Nationals is a major grassroots competition that gives competitive experience to young skiers and snowboarders and has been historically part of the development pipeline for many winter sports athletes. And in the past, every U.S. Olympic snowboard team member since 2006 got their start in USASA competitions. But I'm not sure about how many. I remember asking the question, how many USASA athletes were in the Olympics this year? But you can save that one for the comment section. Put it in the comments. I don't even think there's a publicly published roster or a biography list for that. We need to get someone on that. We're going to head back up top. New group. Back to the Snowboard Ruggie Girls on course. Tyler G from the Grand Canyon Series. Bib number 492. Choosing out a great line. Oh, see, I just need to not say anything till after the third hit, maybe. It was looking really smooth right there. Columbia outerwear. We have changed outfits over the years, and I've been impressed every time. Their technology and where they come from, they're a grassroots company as well that really has supported us through the USASA journey, and our hats are off to them. We're blessed to be wearing all of that gear, and you need it in the conditions of the places like Colorado where you have 4 seasons. You never know what it's going to be, and we've been pretty good today and other days as we sported our Columbia. So shout out to Columbia. Tora Lindblom on course, bib number 530 for the Snowboard Ruggie Girls Halfpipe Final Championship, the New Hampshire Series representative, getting down to halfway right here with a little bit of flat light out there, some more sugar in the bowl as well, but it is still fast on that left side. Looker's left and a little bit or a lot of sugar on the right. So the conditions different. It's going to slow you down on the right, speed you up on the left. Finishing up and closing the door on that second run. That's going to do it for her. Great job by Tora Lindblom. Back up top as the crowd is eagerly awaiting bib number 611. 611, what's the 611? Southern Vermont Series. Paisley ready to drop in on course. For a second run, Looker's left. There she is, skiers right. Coming in hot. There she is, the Hawk. Paisley getting a lot of amplitude right there, climbing that wall. Almost up to the second floor. Oh, a double up. Double bounce right there, coming back, holding her composure. She's got it. And back in control of everything, showing her authority out there on the pipe with that stomp and getting all the way back up. Confidence fully going as she sways in and out later. Holla at me at the bottom. She'll see you at the award ceremony at 4:30. Paisley going, gone. Bib number 611 with her second run. Bum, 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 bum. For you, DJ Landry, what's going on? Come on up here, buddy. Gotta talk to you about tonight's awards and Rail Jam. Akimi Who? Bib number 663 on course, the Unbound Series. Representing here, Snowboard Ruggie Girls. She's got a lot of tricks. We know about the Pop-Tart. She's giving the air to the fakie. But she's got a special trick. I'm not going to blow it. There it is, going with the 3. Yeah, she's got a repertoire. There it is. Oh, yeah, she's worked it out. She was just getting you guys set. She says, you know, I'm going to go straight air everything, pump this first run. But the second run, watch out. I'm going to open the book on you. And she opened the book, and there it is, closing the book. Give it up for Akimi Koo. What's up, what's up? So do I need to do anything with this for... Bib number 501. On course, second run. New Hampshire Series. Championships, finals. Straight air right there. Getting a nice pop coming around into what's going to be halfway point of this second run. Looking for that rotation. Getting the speed. Is it coming right here? Nope, keeping it cool, a little bit chunky in there. We'll have maybe a slip crew come in later on. Possibly, but it looks like these guys don't want to pause. Finishing it up, second run. Taylor Moran. Snowboard Ruggie Girls. Where was I? Dropping in on course, bib number 527, 527 on course. Aidan Gumand from the Aspen Snowmass Series on course. Oh, charging, just looking for the speed, not too much speed check there. I think there is a planned out 3 coming here. Just can't get the footing, the changing of the course right now. Really just keeping it to that safety of straight air. A few grabs in, riding out, a lot of speed right there. So the conditions have changed once again. But Eden making it a successful run from the Aspen Snowmass Series, the Snowboard Ruggie Boys. That one I couldn't even get. There's no way. That's it. In the middle. That's it. She said it like 5 times. I was like, I can't get it. We're ready for bib number 533. 533. Second run for Snowboard Ruggie Boys. Juan Yang Otto on course, a.k.a. the Otto from the Rocky Mountain Series. Massive upon the amplitude dim for the photographer. You do remember this is Snowboard Ruggie Boys, so 7 to 8 years old, pulling out some amplitude. You remember the Martian from the last summary, going with a nice 7 right there. Otto Bond. If you've heard of 007 and James Bond, that is Otto Bond. Just trying to get that 7, throwing cripplers and everything. Yeah, see you later. Bib number 509 dropping in on course, Wes Bowen from the North Tahoe Series. Oh, Wes getting hung up right there, that blind corner. No problem, going to have fun with it as they probably always was. Not going to take the fun away. Look like they're all having fun anyway. So let's see what he does. Maybe he has something in store for us. Get a few sprays in. No, he's just going to ride it out. This is a great day. Wes Bowen, bib number 509, finishing off for his Snowboard Ruggie Boys adventure here in Copper Mountain. We're going to go back up top, and we're going to check out Theo Matuga, that is, from the Rocky Mountain Series, bib number 545 on course, and coming in hot. The wind pushing him back into the pipe as he gets up to the USASA Nationals. Photographers out there sharing in some moments. Go check those out on our website or our social media. Just tag us in. USASA, it should pop up. You can add snow sometimes, and that'll definitely give it to you. Check out some of the highlights and the things that we were able to capture here at USASA Nationals this year. For the championships, Theo Matuga finishing off his second run. The Goofy Rider from the Rocky Mountain Series has left the building. We're in Snowboard Ruggie Boys, 7 to 8 years old, and we are down to another Goofy Rider, Miles Diaz from the Rocky Mountain Series. Locked and loaded and getting ready and prepared to drop in on course to grace us with his presence in his second run here at the Snowboard Ruggie Boys Championships. What time? Oh, wow. We're real close. Bib number 615 dropping in on course. Miles Diaz. Ready and prepared to dazzle and amaze onlookers. If you're here for nationals, there's so many different venues you can go check out. You're at the Halfpipe right now. We have slopestyle as well as border cross, and you can go to all these different venues and check out the competition as it goes. All these kids and families invested, and some alumni. I think we probably have a good alumni here with a lot of people coming through USASA Nationals. Character building, values, core values, things that you can take into the real world. A lot of things going on here. Growth, development, transformation. That's going to do it for them. The idea to develop Copper Mountain as a ski resort, I would say in the 70s. It dates back to 1954 when the District Forest Service Ranger Paul, guess what his name was? Hawk. Recommended the Valley as a ski area candidate. So this place goes back further. What were you doing in the 50s and the 60s, especially 1954? On course, since we're throwing numbers out there, bib number 641, Henry Terrell on course for a second run of the Unbound Series. And nice. In 1968, they had another group, Chuck. Those guys, along with Businessman, it was two Chucks. Chuck Frolicher and Chuck Lewis. And I think about 16 investors. And they formed Copper Mountain Associates and purchased this area and started to develop it. And we've been loving it ever since. Copper Mountain, going back to the 70s, initially with 5 lifts, about 26 miles of trails and 2 base buildings. The first lodging facilities opened up in 1973. Going down right there on course is Albert Wong. Albert from the Rocky Mountain Series. Nice Sev right there coming around, bib number 320. Going huge right there, but the conditions have really changed this course in the way he pursued that first run. He's going to stick with that first score. Albert Wong finishing off his second run. Sun coming out, course beat up, different things, different places. Not where it was when he did it the first time. So let's see how Sebastian rounds up for this Ruggie Boys. Bib number 528 dropping in on course, Sebastian Robilliard from the Unbound Series. Sebastian throwing in a few steezed out tricks. Nice meth, getting the grab right there, going silent. Going to come in with a nice straight air, which is probably going to be his speed builder for that 3. And maybe throw a 5. Nope, going to get some more speed, but who knows? Let's see. Oh! Up, and away. Hearing it from the crowd. Give it up for these riders, especially Sebastian Robilliard just finishing off his run for the Snowboard Ruggie Boys, ages 7 to 8. We're going to change up the groups. Finals after finals after finals, just running through some of these groups. We're going to go up to Snowboard Grommet Girls. Starting out with the truck. Aria from the Southern Vermont Series. Bib number 616 on course. Second run, Snowboard Grommet Girls 9 to 10. The age group, riding the wall. The growth and development not only for the athletes but for this venue and the sport itself through the 70s and the 80s. Resorts steadily expanded, but more lifts and lodging and base areas and buildings. But you have competition, you have other mountains through the 80s, and so that kind of helped out. Not really wear this place out, I guess, huh? The other ones really got worn out or the atmosphere changed. Copper Mountain able to hold on to the grassroots today. Look at this. Nice pants coming in, finishing it out. Bib number 616. $626. Georgiana Fritz. Quiz. Appalachian. You're either from there or you're not. Even people from there call it both. I've seen it. Georgiana Fritz. Why, y'all like my figure? Y'all trying to get me fat? You see this weight I lost? How come people never told me I was getting fat, but they tell me when I'm getting skinny? I could have avoided a lot of anguish. Straight airs, great. 3 right there. Come back around, maybe 2. Ah, yeah. That's going to do it for Georgiana. Bib number 626 and the Snowboard Grommet Girls. We're getting about to the middle of that crew. And it's a nice rounded out crew. You've got the Southern Vermont series involved. And so that's going to be Paul Kelly and Ross Powers and those guys. And then you got the Appalachian with Jason and Heather Crawford. And then the Upper Midwest. Who's with the Upper Midwest? Joel and Lauren Erickson. And then the Rocky Mountain series. So the Unbound also coming in to mix that up. But other than that, you've got these 3 from the Rocky Mountain series really trying to be a sore thumb. You got bib number 642 on course for her second run. Lucille Van Amting ready to amp up the crowd and pump this pipe up from the Upper Midwest Snow Series. On course. Yep, there it is. It's right there. It seems to be grabbing him up right there. That course starting to really feel it as the sun heats it up and starts to chunk it up through this riding. It creates a whole nother obstacle that slows these riders down or trips them up. And that's what we see there. And she finishes off her run, having fun with it. Let's hear it for bib number 642, Lucille Van Amting. Where's she at? Bib number 605, the regular rider going to drop in switch. Paz Rodriguez, regular rider dropping in switch. She's going to go the opposite way. I know some of the parents are like, what are you talking about, pump? She's going the opposite way when she starts off. Oh, caught that edge right there. Wow. I hadn't seen that today. That was, wow. Yeah. Who really understood switchback and the difficulty that you know as a pro half-pipe rider? Spontaneous, quick question, so it needs to be a quick answer. The difficulty of riding in switch into the pipe and performing tricks is very hard. And that's something that's probably overseen, and that wall really giving it to her. But Danny Davis, one of the best at it, you know? And so perfecting those switch tricks, wow. A whole nother level of seeing the competition and seeing what they want to do. Very, very creative, but very difficult. And so hats off to Paz for coming in like that. The Rocky Mountain Series always up in the ante. And we're going to move up to another team member getting amplitude right there, upping the ante. Kaylee Warren from the same series, the Rocky Mountain Series, bib number 486 on course for her second run here at Snowboard Grommet USASA Nationals 2026 Super Pipe Championships. Getting the nose in right there. Lots of amplitude, really comfortable throwing that 7. Ooh, coming back around to a nice 5. Oh, wow. Hands in the air again. Make it do what it do. Kaylee Warren making it do what it do. That was a beautiful run put together by the teammate of Paz Rodriguez, Kaylee Warren, with the Rocky Mountain Series closing the door on that second run and looking for the podium. Bib number 599, the Viking, Kennedy Galinsky, dropping in on course, lookers right. Bib number 599, the Swede. From the Rocky Mountain Series, blast in air is all she wants to do. Get a couple grabs in, nice rotation. Going back-to-back threes. Going big right there. Hearing it from the crowd with the amplitude, or the crowd with the amplitude. She had her hands like the crab, and I'm like, making that into the trick. Kennedy Galinsky, the Viking, finishing off her second run. For Snowboard Grommet Girls, we have two more competitors that are looking to shake things up. Whitney Bell being one of them, lined up next from the New Hampshire Series. Bib number 649, focusing in on her second run as the clouds come in. Uh-oh, a sudden change. So those girls you saw go before, yeah, that was a totally different run. This is a blind run. Just like that, the clouds have darkened. Oh, the run. That's beautiful, though. Look at that picture. That is an awesome sight. Eye candy. Eviana Kramer, showing improvement last time, changed the bib number to 585 and is on course with the Unbound Series. Hearing it from the crowd with the amplitude there. Don't know if she's rocking music or she can hear this crowd going. Oh, is it? Whitney Bell, the New Hampshire Series. Sorry about that. 649, Whitney. Almost gave all your credit to Eviana. I think I started off saying Whitney. I hope I did. That's terrible. I was anticipating the final run. Too soon. You know, it's like, yeah, you're looking at the finish line, but, oh, someone just ran past you. I did not see the village. Wow. Creative snow village going off right there. I think that's Alexander down there. Alex. Yeah. He's building his nice little snow village. He did a great slopestyle competition right over there by the gate. Finishing up on this competition, the Snowboard Grommet Girls 585 is on course. Evie Kramer. Huckin just throwing down right now, closing this. Oh, good flip, baby! Throwing down for the Unbound Series. My personal favorite trick. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Out there talking stuff with the family and everything, and what's the favorites, and wow. Eviana really, really impressed me with that. That's my favorite trick, period. I don't care. There's a couple. I like rocket airs, too. You know, rocket air, hawk and flip. Depends on how you do your double cork. But some nasty tricks out there, and that was just dirty. We're going to take a break, deliberate. Also, change up. We're going to head up back up top to Snowboard Masters Women, Snowboard Master Men, Snowboard Legend Women, and Snowboard Legend Men as well to continue out this half-pipe competition. But for now, we'll take a break. Oh, no, judges are done and ready to go. All right, let's go. The competition is still going, and some of these competitors head down to the awards ceremonies. We're dropping in bib number 588, Jessica L. Montgomery from the North Tahoe Series on course. Snowboard Master Women Finals. Looking for a gold medal with this run. Let's see what she's got. Nice straight air getting out of the pipe. Coming in, the sun shining through it. Speed a little bit better. Nice three coming around. Was squirrely right there, but she fixed that to come around for a nice three. Corked out. coming into the next one. Going to do the same. And another hitting that area code on her way out. Bib number 588 going for the gold. Jessica L. Montgomery from the North Tahoe Series. Looking for podium status right there. Pretty much guaranteed locked in. Judges ready for bib number 590. Levi Tarif from the Southern California Series. Snowboard Masterman. Oh, yeah, he put some wax on there now. He's ready. He must have seen what Michael did. Michael Weir coming in looking for the gold and maybe wanting to push him down on that podium standpoint. Bib number 590 on course. Snowboard Master Men Finals. USASA Nationals Superpipe Championship. Oh, yeah, he's going to settle. That was good. Lots more speed. Way more comfortable. It's going to do it for his second run. Levi. Which is going to bring up Michael Weir from the Unbound Series, the regular rider, bib number 243. Getting locked and loaded up there at the top of the pipe. Probably having a dance party up there with Kasha and those guys. I don't know what music they have going on, but dropping in on course, bib number 243. Michael with the Unbound Series, Weir. Oh, getting the amplitude right there, but his first run was pretty nice. Let's see if he's going to add to it or if he's going to just be comfortable with where he is. Still using the amplitude. So that might just be natural. This might just be a natural run. Whatever comes to. Throwing that arm to pull that 3 all the way around, using his board right there. Yeah, you cheated on that one, Mike. Again, using the back of his board, pressing out right there. Gonna alley to fakie and get up out of here. Riding away switch and reverting around. That's gonna do it for his second run. Michael J. Weir, the Unbound Series. Snowboard Master Men finishing off their runs for the finals, and we're gonna head to Snowboard Legend Women as they complete their second runs for this final. The Upper Midwest Snow Series sending out their favorite, Jane C. Gilbert Howard. On course, bib number 602. Worry about a thing, no, every little thing gonna be all right. I think what makes Copper Mountain special and unique in another way is just the natural segregated terrain. You hear me use segregated a month after Black History Month? There's so many jokes right there that I just gave up for all those people able to hear it. MC Pump, you know it. I'm going to keep it real, baby. But, yeah, the terrain. Is there any better way to put it than naturally segregated terrain? I guess you could say the way the mountain is shaped. Yeah. You just look that way and you know if you could make it or not. Beginners, intermediate, and advanced tend to stay in different zones. This makes Copper particularly, beginner friendly, while still offering challenging runs for experts. Like, if you know you're going to go to the right over there by the Peace Pipe or Peace Park, that's you're going to be able to ride it, but it's usually for those that want to do park. It's earned its reputation as the Athletes Mountain, serving as a training ground and resort that has cultivated many generations of skiers and snowboarders. And the reason, that's why I was saying it, because our next rider dropping in, as well as the one that just went, bib number 636, Angela B. Oyervides, is a representation of that, as well as Jane C. Gilbert Howard with the South Tahoe Series for her second run on course, bib number 636, Angela B. Oyervides. I can see all obstacles in my way. Beyond skiing and snowboard, Copper now offers year-round recreation in non-winter seasons. There's mountain biking, hiking, summer chairlift rides, golf, and more. The resort's infrastructure includes 3 walkable village-style based areas with lodging, shops, and restaurants, giving it a community vibe more than just a ski mountain. But Colorado itself is like that. You can go anywhere in Colorado, man, except for Denver. I don't know. Denver has its own things, but once you're up in the mountains and everything, what's up, Angela? Great job, huh? Keeping it going. Is just the beautiful scenery. All the things that Colorado offers as far as seeing so many things. You can bike, you can hike, you can raft, you can do whatever you want here, and it's a joy. Bib number 609 on course, Joe Jr. from the Southern California Series in the Snowboard Legend Men's Final. Going for his second run here. He can see clearly now. Oh, nice. See, he's fixing what tripped up so many people. There's nothing you could teach about that. Little grassroots slip going on right there as he has fun in there, even though he knows this is the end of the finals. I think we should give him either the silver or the gold, depending on what Dave does. We have number 675 going to close us out from the New Hampshire Series. Is he dropping in switch? No. He looks comfortable regular. David Polgar choosing to go last because he's a legend, and he's going to shut this down today. No one else. I don't got Bob playing for him, but I got some reggae, some legend music. Yeah, Cliff is good. Jimmy Cliff is good. Bright, sunshiny day. It's going to be a bright Bomba Cloud Rasta, they must steal Iron Man bike. That was, you remember? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what we like to see. Headed to awards. But before we head to awards, I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsors again, helping us represent here, 2026 First Day Down. Superpipe Action, your Revo Columbia Sun and Ski Sports Cardio Systems, always the group comms. Jublo Eyewear, Donic Snowboards, USPA, Banger Park, Nidecker Snowboards, Board Butter, and Academy Partners, VAMS, SMS, CVA, and KMS. That's going to be Vermont Academy at Mount Snow, Stratton Mountain School, Carrabassett Valley Academy, and Killington Mountain School. Rounding it off for our sponsors, don't forget about some of the special things we have going on, like the funds and the movie night. We have the Cody Clemente Memorial Grant Fund to help fuel the next generation of snowboarders and free skiers, as well as movie night. Go check that out. It's a first come, first served thing where it's standing room only. But 4:30, we will be meeting at the awards stage for the awards ceremonies, and after that, headed over to the Rail Jam. So a lot of fun festivities here at Copper Mountain. Shout out to everybody that helped us put it together and maintain it and keep this course going, as well as the energy and the progression from the families and the riders. Tuning out MC Pump, Halfpipe, Superpipe Action for 2026 USASA Nationals. Many rivers to cross.
Nationals!
Cowabunga!
My name is Romeo Wilson. We're at Nationals, USASA. This is probably my 5th Nationals. I love skiing and I just want to progress and get better.
I'm from Maine. I haven't hit a jump this big ever.
I love USASA Nationals because it's a great and supportive community, and I think it helps a lot of future athletes. I like how they have so many competitions so we can like try new things, challenge ourselves.
Yeah.
Slope style.
Halfpipe.
See you across.
Border cross.
We're in Copper Mountain at Rail Jam.
What a night!
We're in Concord at Nationals 2025. This is Milani and Mai. Oh yeah, let's go.
I love USA because you get to ski with your friends and learn new tricks.
That's my favorite thing. Have fun with it.
Thank you, Mom, for all you've done for me.
You like that?
Grouping initiated. Group members connected.
Yeah! This is awesome!
Hey guys, I just got off the lift. Where are you?
Hey, we're down here in the sunny catwalk. We're waving at you.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, Cardo, music on.
Music on.
All right. Hey, Cardo, volume up. Let's go!
Love on Mac 4 ends here. I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Strad Mountain School. Without that school, I would never be where I am today. To use the facilities and to just ski every single day as much as we could really helped progress my skiing, and that it was awesome and a moment that I would never forget for my entire life. Thank you again, and lots of shout out to Jesse Malice and the SMS Free Skiing crew for killing it this year, and good luck at Nationals.
So he went 1260 off the top, takes 180.
The level of snowboarding has never been higher, which means that my body is pushing its limits every day that I go ride. And as I'm traveling the world all season long, your Evo has me covered with the absolute best recovery devices that can go anywhere in the world with me. The Your Evo Smart app tailors the pressure and targets the zones exactly to my preference. I know that with the right recovery, I'm prepared and confident every time that I strap into my snowboard. And I can just snowboard way more than I ever did before.
I'm Ben Harrington, member of the New Zealand national ski team and Olympic skier at the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics.
I'm Ruggie Harrington, 2025 World Champion, 2025 Crystal Globe winner in Big Air, and two-time X Games medalist.
This season was cut short for me due to an injury at World Champs in Switzerland. This was until I got my Evo recovery boots, bringing the expertise of the rehab center straight to me.
To push the limits of my sport and learn bigger tricks, I do lots of intense leg training sessions. I always carry my recovery boots, so after these intense workouts, I can refresh my legs and be in control, all from my phone. From podium back to training, it's always with me, silently fueling me to push limits.